Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive.
Always fun to dive into new stuff.
And today we're going deep on a personal blog post.
Ooh, a blog post.
Yeah, it's called This Week in Review, TWIR for short, colon 2025, week '06.
Catchy title.
Well, it's
What's
from
the-
qianmeng.org,
Oh, right.
published February 9th, 2025.
All right.
It's like reading someone's self-improvement diary.
Interesting.
But this one is online for the world to see.
So kind of like a public diary.
Exactly. The author, he calls himself an old software plumber.
Okay.
And he uses his blog to track his progress
Progress on what?
on basically everything.
Yeah.
Health, hobbies, professional
That
skills.
sounds pretty comprehensive.
It is. He's super detailed.
So what's special about this particular week in review?
Well, for one, it gives us a glimpse into how one person approaches personal growth in this very analytical way.
Analytical. How?
Like, he sets very specific goals, tracks his performance, and then analyzes the results to see what's working, what's not.
That's a pretty data-driven approach to self-improvement.
It is. And it's fascinating to see how he applies that engineering mindset to all these different areas of his life.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's hear about some of the specifics.
Okay, let's start with something we can all relate to. Sleep.
Ah, yes, the eternal struggle.
He was aiming for 7 hours a night,
Okay, good target.
but he only averaged 6.57.
So close, but not quite there.
Right. But what I found really interesting is how he uses an AI chatbot to analyze his sleep patterns.
Wait, what? An AI chatbot for sleep?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Apparently, the chatbot identified a biphasic sleep pattern.
Biphasic sleep.
Yeah, meaning he's naturally inclined to sleep in two distinct chunks.
Like a first sleep and a second sleep.
You know about that?
Well, I've read about historical sleep patterns where people would have a first sleep, then wake up for an hour or two in the middle of the night, and then go back to sleep for a second sleep.
So you're saying those old school sleep patterns could actually be more natural for some people?
It's possible. Some experts believe that biphasic sleep might be more in tune with our natural circadian rhythms, especially before artificial light.
That's pretty fascinating. But how does that work in our modern world?
That's the challenge, right?
We're expected to be on for 8 hours straight.
Exactly. It's
Right.
tough to fit in a midday nap when you've got meetings and deadlines.
Right. So what's the takeaway here? Should we all be ditching our alarm clocks and embracing biphasic sleep?
Well, it depends on the individual. Not everyone is wired for biphasic sleep.
True.
The key is to be aware of your own natural sleep patterns and experiment with what works best for you.
Okay. So pay attention to your body's cues.
Exactly. If you're constantly hitting snooze or feeling sluggish in the afternoon, maybe a short nap or an adjusted sleep schedule could help.
Makes sense. So we've talked about sleep. What else is he tracking?
Let's see, he also set a goal of 5,500 steps per day,
Oh, yeah. The step.
but he only averaged 4,732.
And this is where I started laughing because he's super serious about analyzing why he fell short.
He's got that engineer brain, always
Yeah.
analyzing.
Right. He even factored in the extra physical activity from washing and painting his walls.
Sounds like he's turning everyday chores into fitness opportunities.
It's all about finding ways to move more, right?
Absolutely. And I think it's a good reminder that we don't always need a gym membership or a fancy fitness tracker to get our steps in.
Okay, so sleep, steps. What about food?
Ah, yes, the fuel.
This guy is serious about his diet,
What's he following?
the 211 diet.
211? Oh.
And he's maintaining a pretty stable weight of 67 to 68 kilograms.
Interesting. So what's the 211 all about?
Basically, it's about the ratio of food on your plate.
Okay.
2 parts plants, 1 part protein, 1 part carbs.
So it emphasizes whole, unprocessed foods.
Exactly.
All right.
And it seems to be working for him, at least in terms of weight management.
But is he enjoying it?
Well, he mentions that increasing his fiber intake led to some bloating.
Ah, yes. The joys of dietary adjustments.
And overall, he seems to be pretty happy with his diet.
It's great that he's paying attention to how his body responds to different foods.
Totally. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation.
Right. Exactly. What works for one person might not work for another.
Speaking of finding what works, let's talk about mindfulness.
Okay.
Now, I am a big believer in meditation, but even I struggle with making it a regular habit.
It's definitely a challenge for many people.
And it turns out our blog author does too.
Really?
He tries to practice sitting meditation, but he admits it's tough to be consistent.
But he's still trying.
He is.
Mhm.
And he highlights a really important point. Frequency trumps duration when it comes to forming habits.
That's a great point.
Even short bursts of meditation done consistently can be more beneficial than longer sessions that happen only sporadically.
I love that. It takes the pressure off.
Right. It's permission to let go of the idea that you need to meditate for an hour every day.
It's exactly.
Yeah.
A few minutes each day can make a big difference.
So true.
Yeah.
Now, he also mentions walking meditation, which he also struggled with this week.
Happens to the best of us.
But here's where things get interesting.
Okay, I'm listening.
He found alternative forms of active meditation.
Oh.
Like what? Painting and not tying?
Painting and not tying as meditation? That's a new one for me.
Right, me too. But it makes sense when you think about it.
How so?
It's about finding activities that allow you to focus your mind and enter a state of flow.
Ah, I see. So it's not about the specific activity itself, but rather the mental state you achieve while doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And these activities can be just as effective as traditional meditation for reducing stress and improving mental clarity.
I like that. It expands our definition of what mindfulness can be.
Totally. It's
Yeah.
about finding what works for you and incorporating mindfulness into your routine in a way that feels natural and sustainable.
All right, so we've covered sleep, steps, diet, and mindfulness. So far, this guy sounds like a self-improvement machine.
He's definitely got a lot going on. But wait till you hear about his hobbies and skills.
Okay, you've piqued my curiosity. Let's hear it.
This guy is like a modern-day Renaissance man.
Really? What kind of things is he into?
Everything from cooking to coding.
Wow, that's quite a range.
It's like he's conducting a personal experiment to see how far he can push himself in different areas of life.
I love that spirit of exploration. Let's start with the cooking. What's he whipping up in the kitchen?
Well, he mentioned being particularly focused on efficient vegetable prep.
Practical.
Right, and he's experimenting with new flavors, like a spicy paste he talks about.
Sounds adventurous.
He even mentions looking for healthier alternatives to artificial flavor enhancers.
So he's mindful of both taste and health.
Exactly. He's not just cooking for sustenance. He's genuinely enjoying the process and trying to make healthy choices.
It's great that he's finding that balance.
Now, here's the surprising part.
What's that?
He's still working on perfecting basic egg recipes.
Really? I would have thought someone with his diverse culinary interest would have mastered that by now.
Right. It's a good reminder that even the simplest things can take time and practice to perfect.
It's about going back to basics and honing those fundamental skills.
Absolutely. Now, I'm curious, do you find yourself drawn to mastering the fundamentals or diving into more complex culinary adventures?
I think I enjoy both. There's a certain satisfaction that comes from getting a basic technique just right.
Like a perfectly poached egg.
Exactly. But I also love the challenge of tackling a more elaborate recipe and seeing how all the different components come together.
It's like our blog author is saying, hey, I might be experimenting with all these fancy flavors and techniques, but I'm not forgetting the importance of a well-cooked egg.
I like that analogy. It's about balance and recognizing that mastery often comes from mastering the basics.
Okay, let's step out of the kitchen for a moment and into the world of minimalist living.
Minimalist living.
Yeah, our blog author seems to be on a mission to declutter his life.
Good for him. Clutter can be a real energy drain.
He mentions this tactic,
Okay.
clearing one item on the way to the kitchen.
I like that. It's a small, manageable step.
Right. It's like a micro decluttering habit.
And those small steps can really add up over time.
Exactly. Now, while he's been making progress with painting his backyard, it sounds like his indoor decluttering has stalled a bit.
That's understandable. Decluttering can be tough, both physically and emotionally.
It's not just about getting rid of stuff, it's about changing your mindset,
Right. It's about embracing a simpler, more intentional way of life.
which can be a challenge for many of us.
Definitely. It's about letting go of attachments and redefining our relationship with material possessions.
Now, let's move on to another area where he's striving for self-improvement. Reading.
Ah, yes. The gateway to knowledge.
He's currently reading a book titled Guidance for Controlling the Three Highs: Blood Pressure, Blood Sugar, and Blood Lipids.
Sounds health-focused.
It is. It aligns perfectly with his overall focus on well-being.
It's great that he's taking a proactive approach to managing his health.
He's not just waiting for problems to arise, he's seeking knowledge to prevent them.
Smart move.
He also mentions that his goals for reading are to improve his writing, consume information wisely, and boost his mental health.
It's like he sees reading as a multi-purpose tool for personal growth.
It is. And it's a good reminder that reading can be so much more than just a leisure activity.
Absolutely. It can be a powerful tool for learning, self-reflection, and even improving our cognitive function.
Speaking of which, what role does reading play in your life?
Oh, for me, writing is essential. It's how I stay informed, learn new things, and escape into different worlds.
It's like a portal to infinite possibilities.
Exactly. And it's something I make time for every single day.
Awesome. Now, speaking of escaping into different worlds, let's talk about the author's coding pursuits.
Coding? Interesting.
He mentions contributing to open source projects.
That's cool.
And get this, he's working in Go, Python, Elixir, Erlang, and Rust.
Wow, that's a lot of languages.
It's like he's fluent in the language of computers.
Talk about a valuable skill set.
Right. And it speaks to his passion for software development.
He's not just coding for a living. He's actively engaging with the open source community.
Exactly. He's contributing his skills to projects that he believes in.
Now, for those who might not be familiar with open source, could you explain what that means?
Sure. Basically, it means the software's source code is freely available for anyone to view, modify, and distribute.
So it's a collaborative effort where developers from all over the world work together to create and improve software.
Exactly. And it's had a huge impact on the technology we use every day.
It's amazing how much innovation has come from the open source community.
Now, this guy is particularly focused on documentation, continuous integration, and test cases.
Those are all essential aspects of software development.
Could you break those down a bit, especially continuous integration?
Of course, continuous integration is a practice where developers regularly merge their code changes into a shared repository.
So everyone's working from the same, constantly updated version of the code.
Exactly. And it helps to catch errors and conflicts early on.
So it's like a safety net for software development.
Exactly. It ensures that the software is always in a working state.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, he's not just coding for open source projects. He also works on personal projects.
Wow, he's really dedicated.
He's a true code enthusiast.
All right, so we've got sleep, steps, diet, mindfulness, cooking, minimalist living, reading, and coding.
It's like he's got a self-improvement checklist and he's ticking off all the boxes.
He's definitely a high achiever.
But wait, there's more.
More. What else could there be?
He's also into writing.
Writing, as in...
Blogging.
Oh, right, the blog we're talking about?
Exactly. He sets a pretty ambitious goal for himself.
Let me guess. 2 blog posts per day.
You got it.
Yeah.
And rereading old entries.
That's dedication.
He's been blogging since 2011.
Wow, that's a long time.
He's clearly committed to honing his writing skills.
What I find interesting is his use of AI tools for writing.
He mentions using things like Gemini, Notebook LM, and images.
Inspiration and review?
Exactly. It's like he's incorporating cutting-edge technology into his creative process.
It makes you wonder if these AI tools are going to replace human writers altogether.
It's a valid question. AI is becoming more sophisticated every day.
While AI can be a helpful tool, I don't think it's going to replace human creativity anytime soon.
So it's more about finding ways to use these tools to enhance our writing rather than letting them take over completely.
Right. It's about using AI as a collaborator, not a replacement.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Now, believe it or not, there's even more to this guy's self-improvement journey.
Seriously.
He's also got a whole other set of hobbies that tie into his overall quest for growth.
Like what?
Fish keeping, gardening, and even photography.
Wow. This guy really does it all.
It's like he's creating a self-improvement symphony with each hobby and skill contributing a unique note to the overall composition.
I love that analogy. So are you ready to dive into the world of aquariums, gardens, and macro lenses?
Absolutely. Let's see what other insights we can glean from this fascinating individual.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy's fish tanks. He calls them ponds.
Ponds. Huh. Interesting choice of words.
He mentioned setting up a new one, the yellow-blue rack.
Yellow-blue rack.
Yeah. Any idea what that could be?
Maybe it's a custom-built rack system for multiple aquariums.
Or a whole wall of fish tanks.
Possibly. He could have different lighting and filtration for different species.
So this isn't just your average goldfish bowl.
This is pretty serious.
Right. He also talks about creating ecosystems in outdoor ponds.
Actual outdoor ponds.
Yeah, it seems that way.
That's pretty ambitious.
It is. It suggests a deep understanding of aquatic ecology.
He's not just keeping fish. He's building little worlds.
Right. And check this out. He calls his guppies in one pond aquatic gardeners.
Aquatic gardeners.
Because they help control the algae.
Oh, that's clever. Using nature to maintain balance.
It's a natural lawnmower.
Exactly. And guppies are perfect for that.
So he's creating a self-sustaining ecosystem.
It sounds like it.
It's really impressive the level of detail he goes into.
Definitely not just throwing fish in a tank and hoping for the best.
Not at all. He mentions adding water wisteria to another pond
Water wisteria.
as cover for his jewel cichlid fry.
Smart move. Water wisteria grows fast, provides shade, and oxygenates the water.
So it's beneficial in multiple ways.
Exactly. He's thinking about all the factors.
It's clear he's not just casually dabbling in fish keeping.
Sounds like a true enthusiast.
Right. Remember we talked about aquascaping.
Creating those beautiful underwater landscapes.
He seems like he's really into that aspect of it, too.
I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Oh.
This meticulous, detail-oriented approach.
You think it carries over to other parts of his life?
It seems likely. Remember how he tracks his sleep, his steps, his diet?
Yeah, he's very data-driven.
Exactly. And it makes sense that he'd apply that same mindset to his hobbies.
I wonder if it ever gets overwhelming.
That's a good question. Maybe he'll write about that someday.
Maybe. But for now, let's move on to his gardening.
Okay, from water to soil.
He mentions growing portulaca.
Portulaca, those colorful little flowers.
Yeah, from both seeds and cuttings.
Sounds like he enjoys the propagation process.
Definitely. And of course, he's documenting everything. Even noting that he had to rearrange his garden workspaces because of his painting project.
Always optimizing.
Always. So he's painting his backyard, remember?
Right.
It's like he's using that as an opportunity to reassess his garden layout.
Multitasking at its finest.
It's all connected.
It is. He's constantly looking for ways to improve his surroundings.
Whether it's his home, his garden, or even his own body.
It's a holistic approach.
So we've got the fish, the plants. What else?
What about that photography interest you mentioned?
Oh yeah, he's searching for the perfect macro lens for his phone.
Macro lens.
Yeah, for close-up shots.
I wonder what he's planning to photograph.
And maybe his fish, his plants.
The tiny details.
Exactly. It's like he wants to see the world through a microscope.
Finding beauty in the Ville, often overlooked.
And documenting it all, of course.
He's creating a visual record of his journey.
It's fascinating, really.
It is, and it speaks to his desire to understand and appreciate the world around him.
Okay, so we've talked about his fish keeping, his gardening, his photography.
What about his reading?
Oh, right. He's currently reading a book on managing the 3 highs.
Blood pressure, blood sugar, and blood lipids.
You got it.
Makes sense, given his focus on health.
It's like he's taking a proactive approach to staying healthy.
Knowledge is power, right?
Exactly. He's arming himself with information.
And it's not just about health. He also wants to improve his writing, consume information wisely, and boost his mental health.
He's getting a lot out of reading.
It's a great example of how reading can be so much more than just entertainment.
Absolutely. It can be a tool for personal growth in so many ways.
It sounds like he's approaching reading with a real sense of purpose.
Definitely. Not just passively consuming, but actively engaging with the material.
Very impressive.
Okay, let's circle back to his coding for a moment.
All right, back to the world of software.
He's really active in the open source community.
Contributing his skills and expertise.
And he's meticulous about the process.
Documentation, continuous integration, testing.
He's not cutting any corners.
It shows a real commitment to quality.
In a collaborative spirit.
Absolutely. Working with others to create something valuable.
Now, let's not forget those AI tools he uses for writing.
Gemini, Notebook LM, Imagen.
He's embracing the latest technology.
It's smart to leverage those tools.
To enhance his creativity and productivity.
That's all about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly. And speaking of working smart, let's talk about his blog.
His platform for sharing his journey.
It's a fascinating glimpse into his mind.
His thoughts, his habits, his aspirations.
And it's inspiring to see someone so dedicated to self-improvement.
It's a reminder that we're all capable of growth.
Now, having explored all these different facets of his life, I'm starting to notice some common threads.
Like what?
Well, his analytical, data-driven approach stands out.
He's very methodical in his pursuit of self-improvement.
Right. He sets goals, tracks progress, analyzes results.
It's almost scientific.
It is. And then there's his interconnectedness.
Interconnectedness.
He doesn't see his hobbies and pursuits as separate things.
They all feed into each other.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like a self-improvement ecosystem.
I like that.
And finally, there's his unwavering dedication
To learning and growth.
He's constantly pushing himself, never settling for the status quo. But, for all his meticulous planning and tracking,
Yeah.
I wonder if he ever feels overwhelmed by it all. Does he ever just relax and enjoy the process without overthinking every little thing?
Well, that's a question for the blog author himself, right?
Right. Maybe we'll get some insights in future posts.
Exactly. It's a good reminder for all of us, though.
About what?
Well, it's great to strive for improvement,
Yeah.
but it's also important to enjoy the journey.
To appreciate the process.
Exactly.
Not get too bogged down in the detail.
Right. Find that balance.
So this deep dive, it's been fascinating, right?
Totally. A real glimpse into this guy's unique approach to life.
It's like we've been inside his head.
Sort of, yeah. seeing the world through his analytical lens.
But even though we may not all be as meticulous as him.
Haha, definitely not. There's still some great takeaways here.
Absolutely.
Like Rick?
Well, that whole thing about setting clear goals,
Yeah.
tracking progress, looking for ways to improve.
It's a good framework for anyone.
Whether you're into coding or cooking or anything, really.
Right. It's about being intentional with your personal growth.
Not just letting things happen.
Taking control.
And then his, what was it?
Interconnectedness.
Yes. That's it. Like how he sees connections between everything.
Right. It's not just about individual goals.
It's about creating a life where things work together.
A self-improvement ecosystem.
Exactly. And of course, his willingness to embrace technology.
All those AI tools and stuff.
Shows how we can leverage those resources.
To learn faster, be more efficient.
That's like having a whole team of virtual coaches and mentors.
Right at your fingertips.
Okay, so before we wrap things up,
Yeah.
I want to ask our listeners something.
Shoot.
What part of this guy's story resonated with you the most?
What did you find inspiring, thought-provoking, maybe even a little bit challenging? Did his analytical approach make you want to track your own progress more closely?
Or maybe his interconnectedness inspired you to find new connections in your own life?
And most importantly, what's one small step you can take today?
To start your own journey of growth and discovery.
Remember, you don't have to do everything at once.
Small steps, consistency, that's the key.
And don't forget to enjoy the ride.
Absolutely. Self-improvement should be rewarding, not a chore.
So cheers to continuous improvement.
To self-discovery.
And to the amazing individuals out there
Who inspire us to be our best selves.
Now, if you're curious to learn more about this guy,
And his unique approach to life.
be sure to check out his blog.
It's keonmeng.org.
You might just find yourself inspired to start your own self-improvement adventure.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep striving to be the best version of yourselves.